Hello, my name is Fritz and I will onboard you now to Miro. Miro is an online workshop room and you can do basically everything you need to and you're used to also from offline workshop rooms. If you open Miro, you will see something like this. You have a left menu, you have a top menu, and behind me there's a huge canvas, and to help you navigate, basically we put things on those frames, and one of them you see here looks like a whiteboard. Often they are more colorful and they have a description of what you need to do. The first thing you want to make sure is that this blue arrow is activated. It should be the standard, but if you enter with an older version of Chrome or any other browser, it might be that your mouse does not look like a mouse here, but like a hand. And then you entered in navigation mode, which makes it harder to work. That's why we click on this arrow in the left menu, it turns blue, and your mouse turns into a mouse, which makes everything easier. If you want to navigate, it is quite easy. If you work with a mouse, right click and hold, and then you can drag yourself over the canvas. You can imagine like climbing on a wall wherever you want to, and you can do basically the same thing with a mouse pad. If you work with a laptop, you use 2 fingers to go from left to right, 2 fingers to go up and down, and you can pinch like on a smartphone to zoom in and to zoom out. If you might be completely lost and want to go where I am as a facilitator, it's quite simple. You just click this little fox icon up there. This is usually my icon, and the software brings you where I am at this exact moment. It works with basically every workshop attendee, so if you know their avatar, then it's simple to go wherever someone else is. And you might have realized I already clicked on those little blue buttons here. To make your navigation easier, I usually put a little arrow, which is called next, and link them to our next exercise. And the link in Miro is not the item itself, but then there's this little blue arrow appearing on top of it. And the moment you click it, it brings you to the next exercise. If you want to interact with items, and usually it is writing on sticky notes, what we do here, then you take your mouse, you double click, and then you can write whatever you want to. The moment you click somewhere else, it is saved. If you have an idea, hey, maybe I could reframe it a bit more specific and short so that other people don't have to read that much, you can just double click again, mark it, and write something else. If they are grayish sometimes, that means that someone else is already working on it, and then this item will be blocked for you. If you need more sticky notes, for example, you could either use the left menu to create more, but sometimes you want to maybe copy items, and that also works for sticky notes. And this works like in most softwares, you take your mouse, you click on the item you want to copy, you press Ctrl C and place your mouse where you want to have it appeared, Ctrl V, and the item reappears. If you work with a Mac, it's not Control, but it is Command C and Command V, but the functionality basically is the same. When you're working with a lot of people, the great thing in Miro is that you see them working. So you see all their cursors running around. For example, it looks like this. So there's one appearing, but if there's 20 on the same spot, this might be confusing. So that there's a button up here with whom you can hide all the cursors. So the moment you click it, it disappears. And the moment you click it again, all those cursors will reappear. We sometimes do voting sessions, and then there's a taskbar opening here, but if you clicked it away accidentally, this is the voting sign, so you basically can click it and you come back to the voting session. And the last thing we need to know is, yes, we want to make it more emotional, so there's this reaction sign up here. So the moment I click it, I can send some emotions to the crowd, which sometimes is very engaging. That's all basically you need to know. Enjoy Miro and see you in the workshop.